We're right in it now, aren't we, Rog? I mean, we are right in it. Election scene, America, well, England as well, but America's the big one, isn't it? Britain, you're right. Oh, I love that. You're so woke, aren't you? Anyway, let's get back to it. America, kicking off. It's all happening. What does that mean for investors?
Well, people will be starting to think about the election in November and whether it's going to have an impact on things like volatility.
Oh, right. So is everyone starting to ramp up for that now? Should I be looking for that? Is there a bit of money to be made?
Not yet. I mean, people will be looking at things like, the VIX eventually and the volatility on the S&P, and whether it's going to start popping, getting a bit higher.
Does that happen in November then, when the election actually happens?
Could do. Now, nothing's happened yet. It is an upward sloping curve, which means that longer dated volatility is higher than shorter dated at this moment in time.
I love it when you use big words.
But back in 2020, around about May, June time, you got a big bump starting in around about October, November, where volatility went up for those 2 months because people started pricing in.
What, early? So they're going early on the volatility?
Yeah, they started worrying about it middle of the way through the year. So still a few months away from now if it's going to be the same sort of pattern, i.e. 3 or 4 months from now, but back in May, June 2020.
So it's like people don't start focusing on it till a bit later?
No, I mean, they'll probably want to see how these sort of early kind of party elections go, but it looks like it's pretty obvious which way that's going to happen. So a Trump-Biden way, if we get what we saw in 2020, then yeah, people might worry about volatility around the election in November.
So spring, late spring's when I start to think about it.
Yeah, late spring, maybe mid-spring, and you start to have a look and see if volatility is moving. You might want to get in early to scoop some of that up.
Well, you're so clever, Roy. I'd vote for you, mate. I'd vote for you. Who needs Biden and Trump? We should have Roger as president.